Hello, guys, and welcome to Building Castle Leslie, Episode 3. I did record a different Episode 3 that got corrupted, so I'm going to catch you up on what I did in the last episode, and then we're going to start our little building. This is going to be a shorter episode today because I have only about 45 minutes to record, so let's jump into it. The first thing is that I have fully built out the plan, and I've started building out some of the tough layers. As well, we have started with our first sort of opening area. Some of this is still under construction, so my idea was that the oldest bits of the castle are back there, and the closer you get, the more kind of modern or like past 10 kind of years-ish it is. So this is why some parts of it are still under construction. We can see this is full of scaffolding, and there are bits in the stone where we're putting in like the wooden support pillars for the scaffolding here. Whoops. We're starting on this kind of central courtyard, and we have this tower. I've been debating back and forth whether or not I should raise these corners, because I kind of like the way that it looks, but I feel very unsure. So if you could give me your thoughts in the comments, I'd like that, because I've been going back and forth on it. And this area at the front here is using a lot of dark oak, but the more middle sections is going to get into the red and white patterning. So over here we're doing a lot of kind of earth tones, and then we're going to get into some brighter colors as we go further back. I've been debating about the palette in my head on and off, so things are still going to change with that. I'm not really sure. Over here we have our stables and a small workman's house. So this is like for the architects or whatever that are planning this place out. Got this first gate here with a couple of turrets that we put in and some towers all around it. I've really been enjoying doing these little towers. The only real issue is it's hard to do an interior for them. So going further back, we're going to get into the bigger towers that I can make a proper interior for. And I'd like to start making towers with more walls. So doing towers whose like whole outside layer is just walls, I think could be really cool. I've been using the deep slate walls as a placeholder, but whenever we get the new tough stuff in, the tough is going to replace the deep slate down there. Just because I don't really have those blocks yet. So yeah, I'm going to cut away for a little bit, and then I'm going to do a little bit more building and come back to you. Okay guys, so we built out the rest of this wall here, and we started getting into the second courtyard area that's going to end at this big gatehouse here. Right now, I'm kind of having this issue where the stone looks like a good polished block, but the thing is, if you look at the light values, it's darker than the andesite. So when you try to make a gradient with it, it's kind of hard to see. Because I started working on this tower here, and I realized that my gradient doesn't really work from like dark to light because there's so many kind of mismatched tones. I don't know. This has a lot of like orangey purpley bits in it, versus this is very much kind of like slightly greenish purpley, and this is more like kind of, I don't know. So I'm having a bit of a struggle with that, but I started working on my white and red kind of color palette, and here, let me bring this down. I don't know. I'm liking it. I think this is starting to look good. I think it's going to be a good color palette to go forward with. As a reminder, if you didn't watch the first episode, the last kind of block in this palette that we're building up to is the calcite, which is going to be our whitest bits, and we're not getting to the calcite in here because this is still a bit too low, because I want to gradually build up to that color. But I think that this is nice. Not too sure about the roof shape. I guess it'll depend once we start getting more of this build in how I feel about it. I might Hold on, I might just knock it down like that. Okay, this is that's why I don't build on camera, because I struggle with it, and I'm kind of starting to trip over my words here. I'm gonna get a bit more building done, but I'm kind of considering whether I should start working on this. The issue for me is that the palette of the kind of dirt that I was going with, which is a mix of dripstone and rooted dirt, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling weird or like off about it, so I might try to find a different dirt palette before I start building. I don't feel too sure about it, so I don't know, it's kind of up in the air. That's basically it. I think my next move when I come back after the next little cut, I think I'm gonna work on this bit of a wall here and start working on this building. It's probably going to be a one-story building because I want to keep this whole thing pretty low until we get to this wall here, and then it's going to start to get higher because we want that escalation. Or it might be a two-story building. I guess if we want it peeking over these walls here, it might be two short stories. So yeah, I guess when you come back you'll find out. Alright guys, coming in here with our final clip of the day and immediately realizing that I missed a block. Okay, so I decided to raise the tower a couple of blocks because I really like how this building was looking and I wanted to connect the two instead of making them seem like they were two separate things. So now it's more like one big kind of structure with a... whoops. Weird glitching, with a tower attached. I didn't fully build out this wall, but it's going to be the same height as this here, with a little walkway, ideally. That won't be able to fit, so I guess I'm going to put out some like wooden hoardings, like a wooden kind of extension of the wall so you can walk on it. Or maybe it'll just be flat, I don't know. So now we are really starting to see the distinction between this earlier bit, earlier as in we built it earlier, where they're using kind of like cheaper wood and it's less established. It's more like temporary sort of constructions and stuff like that. Maybe they're kind of running out of budget and they're going to redo it later. And then we can compare that to this, which is like a really established part of the castle, where you can see that we are getting... sorry, my video is like really glitching hard. I hope that's not coming across. Probably gonna put a door here. I want to mark that out because I'm gonna forget otherwise. Probably gonna put a door there. So yeah, I like how this build is looking. Obviously, there's no interior. There's no interior to any of this yet, but I promise there will be. The other thing is, it's kind of hard for me to plan with these kind of things sticking into the ground. But there is supposed to be like a little vegetable patch thing here, or it might turn into a greenhouse. Actually, that could look really cool. I need to write that down. You can see my process is not very refined at the moment. A greenhouse question mark. The other thing is I wanted to put something here just to fill this space a little bit. Not too much, so I might cut it back down to there. But I do want to put something in that corner if I can, or maybe in that corner. And I wanted here to fill out this bit here with building materials. Yeah, because it's going to look like really busy. It's supposed to look like it's full of workmen and stuff. If you didn't see my earlier video, I said that this was going to be the docks area, where we're bringing in tons of construction materials. And then the further we get into the castle, the more like central it is. So this is like the really old stuff that was here first. This is the Duke's tower, like the I might call that the Ducal Tower, I guess. This is going to be like a really big hall. I might turn this into a ballroom because I love the idea of a ballroom, but I've never been able to build one in Minecraft, because I usually make really small castles. I'm gonna have some more generic kind of spots here, so I was thinking maybe like a kennel, blacksmith. This might turn into some sort of religious building, or it might be this one in here. I don't know. Wait, does this make sense visually? No, that makes sense. That's how it looks. That's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, I'm really excited though. I was feeling kind of demotivated for this project the past couple days, and then rebuilding this made me excited because I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot how good this is gonna look with the red and white, and I'm really excited for that. So yeah, if you're excited too, please stick around, and I'll see you guys next time. So yeah, see ya.